Okay, year 10. I thought I would record this one here for you because in Miss Mawinnie's video she had like proper square paper here, and in the photocopied version that you and I have, the squares aren't there. So before we get on to today's stuff, I just want to recap what was going on yesterday, because I know a few of you did find it a little bit tricky. So I have filled in my example. Now, Ellis, you were given off about the square paper not being there. The best suggestion I can do is just to do what I have done here and just mark in as evenly as you can the points between the ones that are already printed on there. It is super annoying to do, I know, I've just done it, but you will need to do that for the example that we're doing today. Anyway, I do really like this little table method. Mine is not as neat as Miss Mawinnie's, but I did really like Miss Mawinnie's method here of doing the table, which I have never set my work out like this before, but I do really like it. So let me see, I'm sort of jumping all over the place here. So we're looking at enlargements, and in this example we've been given the scale factor and we've been given the centre of enlargement. So the centre of enlargement was 4, 3. Our triangle ABC, we had to enlarge by a scale factor of 3. That scale factor of 3 really means that all the dimensions on the triangle are 3 times what they originally were, but also that every single point is going to be 3 times the distance from the centre of enlargement. And measuring from the centre of enlargement is the only way really that we can get to draw it. So I haven't actually checked this. Now I was going to say, if I've done this properly, this should be 3 times this, but because of my little dodgy scale here, it might not work out exactly. So let's see. That is 1.4, and that's 4.2. That is perfect. Oh, I'm all the biz with myself. So yeah, the scale factor 3 tells you that all the dimensions are going to be 3 times what they originally were. If the scale factor was 2, all the dimensions would be double. And the new points we always write with a little dash after them like that. Okay, so on to today's. Right, a couple of these did actually come up in the work from yesterday, or whatever the last lesson was, but if it's a fraction, so if your scale factor is a half, then your shape is going to get smaller. Now, what we really need to look at today is if the scale factor is negative. Okay, if the scale factor is negative, it means we switch the directions from the centre of enlargement. Now, you will notice on this example here, I'm on page 84, that I have tried to mark in my scale. So before you start doing this example, make sure you do that, right? As I said earlier, it is really annoying to do, I know, but it's the best we can do, okay? So all I did really was measure between, I haven't done it perfectly, between here and here, saw how many millimeters it was and tried to divvy it up. It doesn't go exactly, but it'll do. Okay, so, okay, I'm assuming you've all paused the video and have marked on your scale. I messed mine up, which is why there's this little mark and I couldn't find the rubber anywhere. Anyway, right, enlarged triangle ABC, so here's ABC. Centre of enlargement 0, 1. So the first thing we need to do is to mark that on. I think I'm actually going to work in pencil here rather than that pen I normally use, just because it's footery. So this is our centre of enlargement. And the scale factor is -2. And then we have to label the image PQR. Ooh, that's different. So let me see. Let's do our table. We've got the point, so our points are A, B and C. Now I would match up P with A, Q with B and R with C. Alright, then we had centre of enlargement to the point in the original, and then we had centre of enlargement to the new point, and then we had our new point. Okay, now if Miss Mawinnie sees this table, she will kill me. Okay, so A is going, the new point is going to be P, and The reason that we do that is just to keep the order of the letters the same. See the way it's A, B, C and then P, Q, R? That means A matches with P, B matches with Q, and C matches with R. So P, Q, R. Okay. Now let's look at point A. From the centre of enlargement to the point, it is right 2. So the point is 2 to the right. So centre of enlargement to the point, we've gone right 2. Now, to get to our new point, with our scale factor of -2, we're multiplying by -2. Okay. Now, this is where it gets a little bit strange. If we go numbers first, so 2 times 2 is 4. The minus tells you that you're changing direction. So instead of right 4, it's going to be left 4. And that's where the minus comes into play. Okay. So let me actually mark that on. Centre of enlargement left 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be there. And that's going to be point P. Okay. Right, let's look at B. So B is, and again, I know it's hard to see, I do apologise, is 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So it's right 4. And it is 1 up. So up 1. Okay. So now we need to multiply these all by our scale factor, which is -2, to get our new point. So if we go numbers, first of all, 4 times 2 is 8. The minus changes the direction, so this is going to change to the left. The 1 multiplied by the 2 gives us 2, and the minus changes direction, so that is going to be down. Okay, now to get my point, centre of enlargement left 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is about there, and then down 2. Going to be about there, and that is Q. Okay, now point C is 1 to the right and 2 up. I know I keep saying them writing these opposite ways, sorry if that's confusing. Honestly, it doesn't matter what order you write this in. If you want to write 1 right or write 1, doesn't matter. Anyway, so C was right 1 and up 2. So now we multiply that by -2. 1 multiplied by 2 gives us 2. The minus changes the direction, so this changes to left. 2 multiplied by 2 gives us 4. The minus changes direction, so this changes to down. I'm just going to draw lines in here to separate these. It's getting a little bit too messy. Okay, so back to our centre of enlargement. From here, we're going left 2, so that takes me to -2, and then down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to take me to there. And that is my new point R. Then, all I have to do is join up, oh I nearly joined the wrong ones, join up my points with nice straight lines. So this one you sort of doubt yourself as you're going, like you don't think it's going to be right, but it shouldn't look exactly the same as the original because of that minus. Okay, hopefully we get on okay with the classwork.